Hey, you're listening to Inside the Play. I'm Eric Stanley. I'm with.
Peyton Frazier.
Chris Knox.
And Aiden Marvashti.
This is the basketball version of Inside the Play. Originally, you guys known us for doing football. We're now moving on to basketball since it is February now. We're in the midseason. Yeah, I think the All-Star game's coming up soon, and we're going to come in just midseason and talk about basketball.
Yeah, some of the stuff might be obvious to people who are listening, but,
Just trying to get this rolling, you know?
Yeah, we're getting a little foundation started.
I don't know a lot of stuff about basketball, so please do not roast me. All right.
So I guess the first thing we'll talk about is just the Suns and how bad they're doing.
The Suns are doing really bad right
It's
now.
terrible.
It's really
Well, first, because like a lot of people know that Chris is a very biased person when it comes to sport. So everyone just like say their favorite teams real quick.
Celtics.
Nets.
Wizards.
And me and Chris are Wizards fans.
Right.
So
But watching the Suns play is like watching like a kid get pushed around. It's so bad. They're bullied on the court.
I don't know.
Terrible.
I haven't watched a lot of Suns games,
Really?
but what
Don't.
There's probably a reason, right? But they're fifth in defensive
Wait,
points
you said
allowed
the
per
Suns
game.
Are doing
Mhm.
that? The Suns are like 27 and 26.
the Suns
Yeah.
are in 8th place right
Yeah,
now.
but you got to think about it. They almost went to the finals last year.
Oh, they did.
They went
So
to the
they
finals
all
2 years ago.
They went to the finals 2 years ago,
Yes.
and then they went to the
It
semifinals.
was,
Did
it
they
was
go
a
to
terrible
game
decline.
6 or
I
game
don't know
7?
where it came
Game-
from.
6.
Did he go to
that's
game
crazy.
6? Or was it game
Yeah, it
7?
was game 6.
Yeah, it was game
It was
6.
game
yeah.
6.
Yeah.
That was a good final.
But I don't know. They just fell.
Yeah, that's why I don't know why. Because they have a lot of the same people. I know they just signed DeAndre Ayton back.
Well,
It
you
was
also-
a big deal last
You also got
year.
to think they're also aging too.
Yeah,
I mean, Devin Booker's
Chris
aging. Chris Paul is aging.
Yeah,
aging.
but to have a 2-year decline that sharp
That's
is
what
crazy.
because even you're saying Devin Booker's aging, but he's aging to a good age. He was so young where now he's somewhere where he should be better.
That's true.
Now it's like
That's
your
true.
prime time age.
It doesn't really seem like he does really get better, to be honest. You
You
know?
think? I don't know, bro. Chris,
think he's
I
pretty
think Devin
consistent
Booker's
guy.
Nah,
like
he's
honestly.
consistent. Yeah.
consistently really good though. I
And the
think.
Yeah,
Celtics are
he's good.
37 and 15. Wow.
What'd you say?
I said the Celtics are 37 and 15.
Yeah, the Celtics, I think,
Yeah.
are in first place in the Eastern right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah, they are,
'cause we're
They're
kinda
probably
like-
going to get whooped in the conference.
Whoa,
Like,
whoa, whoa. Wait a minute, wait a minute.
I'll say that
We were gonna
That's
win it
speaking from
all.
a former Cavs fan. So,
Ooh.
bro. Every year, dude, we will be on in the conference.
Shut up, bro.
LeBron James will shat on you guys.
hey, right behind the Nets, I think the Celtics are my favorites to win the finals, bro. To be
Wow,
honest,
bro.
they're really good.
The
Because they
Nets-
were in the finals last year, they actually were in the
Mhm.
finals.
That's true.
Mhm.
That's
The
true.
Nets aren't going to
I was rooting for you
Where,
guys.
where were the Cavs?
I
They're
was-
good. Yeah, they are,
Really,
bro.
you were,
Where were the
like,
Cavs?
so bad that year.
Yeah.
I mean, the Wizards do were, but like
I mean,
I was rooting for the Celtics that year.
The
I'm not gonna
Wizards
lie.
are
No one
ninth
wants the Warriors.
They're
place
fun to
right now,
watch.
bro.
That's true.
The Celtics?
Yeah, they're fun
Oh,
to
yeah.
watch.
Very energetic games.
I mean, you just see Jason Tatum, Marcus Smart, Jalen Brown.
Yeah.
Were the Nets eliminated first round last year?
Yeah, yeah, they were.
Is,
They were first
is
round
the
next year.
NBA keeping in the play-in? Like, you know how like they got playoffs, like, and then there's that one game.
Like a playing game?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think
that's
so.
what I'm
I think
saying.
that was just COVID, right?
Nah, because they did it last year too.
They did?
Yeah, they had like 4 games.
Yeah, I think the
Remember
Wizards made it
Timberwolves?
last
Do you
year.
remember? Do you remember? There's a meme.
Yeah, the Wizards.
Have y'all seen the meme of like Patrick Beverly after they won the playing game? And he like stands on the thing and he starts like throwing his shirt and stuff.
Yeah.
That's so funny, bro.
Bro, Patrick Beverly is he's a goat, bro. I like
Yeah,
him.
he is a guy. I do like him too.
Speaking of, well, he doesn't play on the Clippers anymore, but the Clippers was in like some weird teams I like realized about this year
Mhm.
are. I'm just gonna list a couple of these teams. The Grizzlies are in second place in the Western. The Kings are in third place, which is the biggest shocker.
Yeah,
Wow.
that's a big thing.
The Clippers are in fourth place in the Western.
That's
The
fine.
Mavs are fifth, which is kind of expected,
Yeah.
and the Timberwolves are sixth, which is not expected at all.
Man,
Really.
Golden
Well, with the
State is
talent the
seventh.
Timberwolves have,
And you know what I'll
always
say?
expected this.
Clippers don't. Kawhi's not even playing.
He just came back.
He came back.
He just came
He just
back.
came back.
Just
So-
came back.
And I think the Clippers kind of have a pretty big depth chart. I mean, you got. I'm just thinking of John Wall. I know they just added him, and I'm
Mhm.
just thinking,
Oh,
having,
they picked him up?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they got John Wall.
even though he's old,
Oh.
having someone like John Wall as
Well,
a
yeah,
bench
no,
option,
yeah, yeah.
that's pretty good.
It's a
bro.
bench.
Not even as a
Yeah.
bench option. You could,
But just on
you
your
could
team.
play him.
Yeah, for sure. sure.
The Eastern's kind of expected this year. The Celtics, Bucks, Sixers, and Nets both, top 4 right now. The Cavs were kind of a shock, but it was kind of expected after them traded for Donovan Mitchell, which is
Oh,
a
yeah.
huge trade.
It's a big
Yeah.
trade.
Oh, let me say one thing real quick. Donovan Mitchell right now, he's scoring 27.6 per game, and then Darius Garland's having kind of a breakout year, scoring 21.8 a game.
Yeah.
So
I'm hoping you can hold on to that, honestly.
Man, Miami
I-
Heat
his
is
breakout year has
29
been
and
fun to watch.
22.
really,
Damn. Last
well,
I
that's because
remember-
Jimmy's out. bro.
Last I remember
Who,
about
the
the
Heat?
Yeah.
last I remember about Miami being
Jimmy's
like,
out.
good
Oh
in
yeah, Jimmy's been out.
basketball,
That's right. He got hurt in like
The,
training
la-
camp.
the last I remember them being good in basketball was like
I know one
Oh,
team that's trying to
gosh.
stay consistent right now is the Knicks, trying to slip in a playoff spot right now. But you got these three teams right
don't-
now in the bottom in the East. You got the Wizards, Hawks, and Knicks, and I'd even put the Pacers in there because the Pacers have had a pretty decent. I've even put the Bulls in there. I even have a shot to make in the playoffs.
Yeah,
These last like little like 4 teams in the bottom like have a decent shot to make the
Mhm.
7th
I mean,
seed.
it's the Wizards. I mean, the Wizards are not. They've been trash for what?
Well, the Hawks had a pretty good game last time against the Suns.
Yeah.
So I mean that's pretty big.
Dang.
132, 100, yeah.
I'm trying to look at Chris Paul stats compared to last year.
CP3.
Yeah. All right. So last year, let me see where points is at. Oh my god, it's at the very end.
Take your time.
It's not a big drop off. I mean, he's dropping the same amount of points as last year. So I wonder what's going on with the Suns. I really wonder. Maybe it's
I
just that
don't-
everybody else stepped their game up.
Yeah,
That's
that's
kinda
what I was
probably what it
thinking
is.
because that year was kind of just like 2 teams.
Yeah,
that were like
yeah.
looking to be really good.
Well,
Because like now you got
don't know.
the Clippers, you got Ja Morant now, you
Yeah.
got
well, yeah, they have
the Kings now.
teams have been building their rosters real stacked
Pretty solid.
recently.
Right.
That's honestly very true.
Like every team, it seemed for a little while had at least one star.
And it's really cool to see the Kings doing so well because
Mhm.
they have some stars like Sabonis. They have De'Aaron Fox and stuff.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But it really comes down to coaching.
Oh yeah.
Because now that everybody's so stacked and stuff like that, coaching is really what matters, and that's why the Boston Celtics. Well, didn't the Boston Celtics coach got suspended?
Yeah.
So
Well,
that's
no,
pure.
he stepped down.
So that's pure chemistry.
It was
now. It was like some allegation
Oh,
stuff. Yeah.
okay. So like some Dan
I wouldn't
yeah.
I wouldn't call it.
Dan
Whoa,
Snyder
whoa, whoa,
stuff.
whoa, whoa, whoa.
No, it wasn't that bad.
No,
I was
it was
gonna
like
say-
it was like an affair or something.
Yeah.
I was gonna say Kawhi Leonard's first game back, he had 32 points. His most recent
Dang.
game, he just had 33.
Yeah.
He's
So the
coming back.
Clippers are on fire right
Yeah,
now.
that's a
I'll just say
good
that.
talking point. Yeah.
Yeah, Paul George has also had great games. He's been carrying the Clippers all season since
Yeah.
Kawhi was injured. So I don't know. The
Yeah.
Clippers are another team. to
Hey,
look
you
forward
said
to.
this is the Nuggets year. They're 35-16 right now. Do you really think they could make it past? Like they could go all the way?
The issue is with that team is the roster.
I don't think they can go all the way.
The issue. That's a good part, bro.
Yeah, but like
I feel like they're kinda
compared to
deep.
everyone else.
I feel like
there's the thing with the NBA. There's a regular season NBA
Yeah.
and then there's
yeah,
playoff
so
NBA.
true. That's the real
Playoff
season.
Because like the Nets will be like really good in the regular season.
Yes.
Get their ass, like, dropped
I
in
don't
the
know
first
about that.
round.
I
You
don't
know what I
know
mean?
about that.
It's true. It's true.
I mean, when you play the Bucks in the first round, it's kind of. I'd like to see the Wizards play the Bucks in the
I
first
wouldn't
round.
be surprised if the NBA Finals would
Just
be
saying.
like the Celtics and
I'm hoping. I'm hoping. I think we genuinely can make the finals.
Honestly, I
think
could
we can.
I could see the 7th round of Wizards.
But
and
because
Celtics.
I'm a fan of the Celtics, we're automatically not going to win it because that's how it goes with me in
Yeah.
sports.
Well,
I could see y'all making the finals again.
I think we can.
I mean, early, obvious,
I
top of
wouldn't
the.
be surprised if it's Nuggets and Celtics.
Yeah, I was just gonna say top of the
Mhm.
table is Nuggets and Celtics, and that seems very obvious. But
I honestly don't know who's
they're
going to win the
really
Western.
good.
I mean, we have the pieces to make it,
I could see
Yeah, the
I
Celtics
could see the
definitely do.
Grizzlies
and we're
getting pretty
playing
far.
well.
The Grizzlies.
Because the problem last year in the finals was the lack of experience.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But now that they have
Now
it,
everyone has.
Because you're going
experience,
against a
and they have
Warriors
it.
team, dude.
that
Yeah.
knows that
That's hard.
Draymond,
Yeah.
Steph, Clay.
Won what 4?
Yeah,
finals
exactly.
in their lives?
So, yeah,
I mean, another team to look for in the West
mhm.
would I'd still put the Suns on there because experience what you're saying.
Yeah,
But the Grizzlies I put up there too. It's Ja Morant's second season now in the
yeah,
NBA.
third.
And
He's
you
doing
know,
really good.
Luca even on there, even though Luca's kind of been struggling against these easy teams this year, but he's kind of carrying. To be
Such a
honest.
toss up right now.
Yeah, no, in the Western, yeah, 100%. I mean,
Mhm.
the Clippers are my favorite bet because the Clippers have Paul George and Kawhi Leonard. These guys know what they're doing. Kawhi Leonard's won a final.
I think it's just the
Raptors.
fact that you see that they're sitting fourth without the best player on their team, and now he's back.
Yeah,
So
and
that's
now
kind of a big
Kawhi is
deal.
pulling in 33 points a game.
Yeah.
30, 25, 30 points a game. That's pretty good, man.
Yeah.
No, that is.
What's Paul
And
George?
and because it's Kawhi, he's coming back and not only dropping 35 points a game, but he's probably disallowing about 20
Oh,
to
yeah.
10 because
Yeah.
he's such a force on the defensive side of
Yeah.
it. One more thing, just about the Warriors. Steph is first in 3-point percentage, and Clay is third in 3-point percentage.
Of course, Steph
That's
Curry
two
is
people on
number
your
one,
team
bro.
who are
Steph
leading the
Curry
league.
be
Yeah.
making like every shot. I feel like.
Yeah, you're right.
I mean,
I'm
he's a good
just
shooter.
look-
He's always been a pretty decent shooter.
Pretty decent, bro.
Sorry, he's always been a pretty great shooter.
The best. The best.
Mm,
Steph Curry?
I don't think he's the best. Definitely from the 3-point, he's the best.
Yes.
He cannot drive in. Not every time, at least.
Not every time.
He gets eaten up.
He's just small, but he works
Yeah.
around it so well. Him
Oh,
and
yeah,
Kyrie
he's
are
quick
him
and
and Kyrie are so good at just
Being agile and quick.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
yeah.
insane. They're very
Yeah.
nimble.
super nimble.
The nimblest.
Very nimble. Nimble players.
Nimble players, man.
Well, what I've been trying to figure out is who's really gonna pull in the last seed in the Western right now.
Mm-hmm.
Because
That's the big thing.
first
right now.
thing, I'm gonna eliminate the Lakers now.
Yeah, man,
The Lakers are
definitely.
trash. Even after
Dude.
the Root trade, which me and Aiden were talking about,
Yeah.
with the Root trade, that was gonna be a huge deal for the Lakers,
Yeah.
and they really haven't capitalized it at all. Laker looked like a crybaby against the Celtics a couple nights ago, and he got demolished by the Nets a couple nights ago,
Yeah.
and it's just not looking good. He barely could get past the Knicks.
Well, I mean, the Celtics, we're just like that. So.
Celtics, yeah, the Nets got destroyed last night by the Celtics, but we don't have KD, so I'll say that much.
The Nets got destroyed last night. Oh yeah,
they did. They got
yeah.
destroyed. It was bad.
Oh yeah.
Katie's out
No,
again,
it was
dude?
great.
He's
What do you
been
mean
out, bro.
bad?
He's been out for like.
Katie's
He said he wants to come back before All Star break, but we'll
I
see.
don't.
But we
This
don't-
feels like every story for the Nets every year
we
though.
don't have that much time.
Well, that's our first podcast for Inside the Play Basketball, which is new. We're just getting used to this. We're trying to run this
Yeah.
Inside the court.
inside the court. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that.
That's tough.
Inside the court.
That
bro.
is.
Inside
Why
the
did we
court's
never
good.
think of
Inside the court's
that? All right. Well, I'm with
Peyton Frazier.
Chris Knox.
And Aiden Marvashti.
and Eric Stanley. Thank you guys for listening to Inside the Court / Play. I don't know yet.
Yeah, we'll
See
see.
you
We'll
guys
see.
next
We'll
podcast.
see.
See you guys.